Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol HIRU. Before I get started, I would like to note to please check my IRP disclaimer. With that being said, let's dig in. Nice looking chart here, 000, so it's one of these popular ones because everybody loves a 000 once they get moving. There's some pretty famous 000 stocks out there where once the momentum hits them and the resistances start to fall, people like to just pile in them and trade them. So the 000s are always worth keeping an eye on because there can be some very nice moves, assuming the stars align in a sense. And that's what we've begun to see here. Is there still work that needs to be done? Yes. But are there signs of progress? Yes on that token too. So what we see here is that we had this breakdown from this attempted bottoming formation here, and then what we now see is another bottom has formed. Now, how can I say that a bottom is formed? Well, let's just track the lows. So first we have this green line here, which is a support level, and these lows are at 0004. And then we had a nice move up here by the bulls, and then the question becomes, well, where's the low after this move up? And now you can see that the low is up here at 0005. And I know that it's only one tick, so you might say, well, that's not that big of a deal. But keep in mind, we're talking about a 000 stock here, and with 000s, until you get up to 0.001, each tick can be considered a nice kind of battle won. So, and that also gives us the ability to start to get the stair step pattern, which is synonymous with 000 stocks. And all the stair step means is exactly as it sounds. Ideally, then we're going to start putting in highs here, and then we'd have lows there. This would be our next step, and then so forth all the way up. So we have our first stair step here with the bottom being 0004, and now the bulls have been working on and putting in the next stair step right here at 0005. There's been some nice volume, so clearly there's been some more eyes and so forth getting on this, and what I'd imagine a lot of people are waiting to see is they're keeping an eye right here on this level, which is at 0008. We have, 3 times here the price bounced off of it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times the price has now bounced off of 0008 since basically mid-April. So this is not to state the obvious, but this is definitely a key level of resistance. So I'm going to make that line a little extra thick to represent this being a crucial level of resistance. Now, crucial levels of resistance, yes, they are stubborn to get through, but on the same token, the more stubborn a resistance level is, usually the bigger the move if the bulls can push through. And that would definitely make sense here because if we look at the chart, actually let me take a step back. The reason this is so stubborn was, this is a good just chart example, but if we go back all the way here, you can see it was a support level multiple times. 0008, the price tried to push down it, and when it fell through here, this is just a classic example of a key support now becoming a key resistance. So that is why 0008's, it makes sense, I guess is the best way to put it, on why the bulls are struggling right now to get through 0008 because, it is one of those very key levels. But after you get through it, as you can see looking at the chart, resistance levels really begin to thin out, and the next level of resistance is not going to be up here until this level right there, and this is valued at 0.0011. So with a break of 0008, it could really get up into the 0.00s pretty quickly. Obviously there's no guarantees, but if we're looking just strictly at the chart, you can see that after this resistance, the next one is not until up here. And then after that, we're not talking about resistances until up here at this purple line, which is a 50-day simple moving average. And right now, that's valued at 0.0014. So nice upside potential, but the key thing going forward is going to continue to be to build these stair steps. I know everybody would like to see it just shoot up here, but for the overall chart, as long as these higher highs keep getting put in, then that's going to look good and really start to attract more and more eyes to it, and so forth. But don't get me wrong, a nice big volume break of this 0008, that's going to bring plenty of eyes and set off plenty of scanners too. So if there are any other questions on HIRU, please shoot me a message. If not, thanks for listening.